This is Dark Jedi, about to do a quick little video on some of the reasons that I prefer the iPhone 5S. One of the reasons is just how fast it unlocks with the Touch ID sensor. Turn it on and immediately it unlocked. One of the things I really like about this is the new internet features. These right here are excellent. The new share menu and stuff like that. This stuff is pretty good. But one of the things I really like is entering and exiting out of web pages. As you can see, the deck of cards. And one of the things that I really like is that you can hold and you can rearrange or prioritize your cards the way you like. Swipe them or just hit the X to get rid of them. Try it on something that I don't use that much. Let's just say Engadget, like that. I think that's pretty sweet. And another thing that I really like is no matter where you are in the internet, notice my little porn hub right there. Simple tap on the status bar anywhere always brings you back to the top of the screen. My best friend sending me an email right there. And you know, when you go back to the home screen, it'll stay that way when you come back to the internet, or you can simply press done and go back into it. Let's click on a web page here. So here's something else that I really like. Something else that I really like is the ability to not only copy but speak.
Google has rolled out an update for Gmail that does away with the show pictures option on your messages from now on.
That is excellent for when you're out and about or you're driving down the street and you really need something read out to you, but you can't do the reading. You can simply have it do it itself. Something else that I really like is, if I can get it to do it, is the built-in dictionary. Just click, press and hold, highlight a word, and voila, you get a built-in dictionary. Zoom out of that. I like the new edge-to-edge feature too. It simply takes you right back to the home page. One of my favorite things about the iPhone is, of course, the camera. Let's go to the video camera here. Alex Rodriguez in statement, no player should have to go through it. Hey, you shouldn't be taking steroids, you idiot. One of the things I really like is record a video. Blah 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 blah. Recording the wall here. Okay, let's just go to this short video real quick. This is something that I really love about the camera, and no other phones do this. Not even my Galaxy Note 3 does this. The ability, you know, you have editing and stuff. Let me make sure I tap it right. You can trim the videos and stuff. But one of the things that I really like about the iPhone is, let's say the video is too long. On an Android device, you get that horrible can't attach file size too large, try to send over Wi-Fi, email, blah, 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 which of course never works. The iPhone will automatically resize the video and give you a sendable clip. This, of course, isn't showing it because of how short the video is, but it will automatically resize the video for you. Like, it'll say video too long, and it'll do that and say select a small clip. But not only can you select what can you choose what it selects for you, but you can also drag along and tailor make that clip to your liking, and then you can even preview it before you send it. So let's cancel that. But I really love the video capabilities and sharing capabilities on here. And of course, picture I saved off the internet to post on Facebook later. Chick looks like Daffy Duck. And your sharing options, of course, and everything that you can do with it. I really like the new slickness that's in iOS and stuff. Of course, you have your slow motion video, you have your normal camera, your square for Instagram, and of course your panorama and stuff like that, and you have your filters. I think the filters look pretty sweet and stuff like that, and you know, just the way they work, and It's pretty nice. The filtering is pretty nice and stuff like that. A lot of these features, like the filters and stuff, are Android inspired, but yet and still, they were needed, and now they are here. What else do I like about this? This is awesome. I love how it details all of your messages. Like on my Note 3, once I get more than 5 messages, it just simply shows those 5 and then a dot, 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 letting you know you have more. This simply shows them all to you. And I like the Today screen, how it set everything up. You get your stocks and, your schedule. And you have your missed and stuff like that. This is pretty awesome. It also works that way, or you could just, of course, tap like I just did. This is pretty sweet. And then this is excellent. I wish Android would adopt this. Splitting notifications and quick settings up instead of having them all cluttered into one area. And this isn't perfect because Apple should give you the power to customize it. I simply would not have the camera because you already have the camera on the lock screen, and I wouldn't have airplane mode because I hardly fly. What I would put here is Wi-Fi hotspot, which I use a lot for my iPad mini 2 with Retina, which I'm recording this video with. But having your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, do not disturb, screen rotation lock, your brightness, music controls, your sound, flashlight, which I use a lot, my calendar, which I use a lot, my clock, which I use a lot, make a lot of sense. And of course, AirDrop. Overall, I think it's a solid update, but this irritates me. It just should be a carousel effect. Just be able to just go around and, and do the carousel effect and be done with it. I think Apple has come a long way in being a less restrictive OS and giving us some options, but still a way to go. I know some of the things aren't going to be included on the phone because of copyright infringement and patents and stuff like that. Not that the phone can't do it, but that it's not allowed to do it because they haven't paid a licensing fee to Samsung, Google, Microsoft, Nokia, whoever that patented that feature. I think HTC was the first company to come out with the carousel effect on the HTC Evo 3D. Then Samsung adopted it and stuff like that. So it seems like right now it's just confined to the Android ecosystem, and nobody else can use it. Another thing that I really like is in the messaging, where you simply swipe to delete like that. I think that's pretty sweet. Let's go into one that I don't have anything in. But normally you just press on a message and it would give you the ability to, to share it, delete, and stuff like that. But I also think Apple needs to allow you to lock a message so that you can delete everything around that message but keep it. I love the way that you select pictures, how easy it is, to just go in and choose. I'm not going to choose existing because you might see something that I don't really need you to see on here, so I'm not going to do that. But all in all, I think iOS is a solid update, but not a perfect update. I am not a fanboy. I'm a fan of Apple, but moreover, I'm a fan of tech. I really love tech, period. But it's pretty good. Siri is awesome. Turn on Bluetooth.
Okay, I turned on Bluetooth.
Turn off Bluetooth.
Okay, I turned off Bluetooth.
How tall is Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan is 6 feet, 6 inches tall.
What's the weather like today in Las Vegas?
Okay, here's the weather for Las Vegas for today.
Where can I find a good steakhouse in Las Vegas?
I found 15 steak restaurants in Las Vegas. I've sorted them by rating.
Post to my Facebook.
What would you like to say? Okay.
Send a tweet.
What would you like to say? Okay.
Open calculator. Open camera. Brighten my screen.
I made it a bit brighter.
Thanks, Siri.
Your satisfaction is all the thanks I need.
As you can see, Siri is awesome. The stuff that it does, it's really good. I think they've come a long way with Siri. I love the simplicity of iOS also. One of the things that I hate about my Android phone is the camera, that great quality, picture quality, but good video quality, but the fact that an Android phone won't auto resize or auto compress and auto edit video sucks. And then the restrictions, you can't look at a video while you're on a phone call. If you turn to the forward camera, you can't take pictures and limit for MMS. You have to have it in 720 or above to be able to take a picture and record a video, and the same for the rear camera. I hate the file size limitations on Android phones, and I think iOS is just gaining a lot of steam while maintaining the simplistic approach and stuff like that. Tons of other stuff that I could talk about with the phone and stuff right there. My camera's a little washed out. There it is and stuff. But I love the simplicity of it. I love the fact that you get the look of the background. I mean, and the buttons here when you press them and stuff. Because I have a gold background on here, but it's come a long way, and I think iOS 7 is a really, really, really solid update. The infinite folders continues to be pretty sweet, that you can just dump everything instead of having to have all these different folders. Now I just have a My Stuff folder instead of games and utilities and all this other stuff. I just have that. I love the live icon clock. I think it's pretty sweet. I still love the centralized settings menu versus the local or localized, if that's a word, settings menu and stuff like that. And I love the way iOS does things. I actually prefer iOS to Android, even though I'm a fan of both. I just like a lot of the stuff that they've done and how clean and neat and just simplistic the operating system is. So just a few of my initial thoughts on things, and how stuff is done on here. I think it's pretty nice update and stuff like that. So that's about it. What else do I like about here? Quite a few things, but the ability to speak the text to you, and I've tried to get that to work on my Note 3, and it keeps telling me to download a high quality voice and stuff like that. I did. It was like 100 and something megabyte file that I downloaded from the Samsung apps, and I still can't get the speak technology to work and stuff like that. And it's really, really irritating to say the least and stuff like that. But another thing that I really, really like is the Reader app. Reader works really, really good on here. It works better than it does on my Note 3, because my Note 3 doesn't give me Reader on every article like the iPhone does. Some of the articles, and it gives it to you, and some of them it doesn't. But here it gives you everything. And when you're in Reader, you can still, of course, oops, didn't mean to do that. Go to something that's not blue. You can still speak, define, copy, and do everything you want to do with it, though. And so cool update. But this is just a few of the things that I like about iOS.